Hello, guys, and welcome to Football Fandom UK. Hope you guys doing well today. Welcome to the show as we're here for more World Cup action. As Qatar and Switzerland get their World Cup campaign underway, hopefully it'll be a good game with a few goals. I am expecting this one to be a bit one-sided, to be honest, but we'll see how it pans out. If you guys got any score predictions, feel free to drop them in before the game gets fully underway. So both teams on the field just doing the pleasantries, and hopefully the referee will be getting us underway pretty quickly as we don't have any more of the opening ceremonies. The three games we've done in the previous day or two have been all host nations, so obviously having all the ceremonies slowing down the start of the game. So that should stop now. Timothy is with us. Tim is saying, good evening. How's it going, Tim? Good evening to you, mate. Hope you're well. And a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show. Let us know if you've got a score prediction. Hope you are enjoying your weekend so far, mate. Welcome to the show. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm expecting this one to be a bit one-sided, guys. I think the Swiss will be a bit too strong for Qatar. I'm actually quite surprised Qatar made it to the World Cup. Obviously, they were in the last World Cup because they hosted it, but they must have played reasonably well in the qualifying stage to progress to reach the World Cup. So we've got to give them some credit. Nothing against Qatar. It's just obviously we saw how disappointing they were in the last World Cup. So we'll see if they've improved any since 4 years ago. Reports claiming that it's not a full stadium today for this game, as ticket prices are becoming a massive talking point of the tournament, and FIFA just ignoring it, dismissing it, which is an absolute disgrace. But that's a debate for another day. But that is apparently affecting the amount of tickets being sold. But from the TV screen, what I can see does look to be a reasonably decent attendance, but I can see a few empty spaces along the top tier of the stands. So that would certainly indicate there is a drop off in ticket sales for this game. So we'll see how this game goes. So thank you, Tim. Tim is saying, hello, guys. How's it going, mate? Just welcome you to the show. Hope you and your family are well. And a pleasure to have you with us, mate, as I said. And please do feel free to drop your score predictions in, Tim. VJ with us. VJ saying, hi, fan dinners. How's it going, VJ? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're well and a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show. If you're new to the channel, guys, listening in the background, please do consider subscribing. Come in and say hello. I am your match commentator. I am Gaz. I will do my best to keep you guys informed throughout the game. And as I do, I also make the effort to read out your comments as and where I can in and around the game so that you guys feel part of what we do here. And as I say, I will do my best to keep you informed of what's going on the pitch. But you also have the radar on the screen in case I miss anything. So, teams on the field just having the huddle. We should be underway in a moment. So, thank you, VJ. Dave with us. Dave saying, evening, Gaz, Stevie, and all fan dinners. I'm going for another draw 2-2. How's it going, Dave? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. And a pleasure to have you with us, mate. And Tim saying, not too bad. 2-0 Switzerland. So we've got a 2-2 prediction from Dave, 2-0 prediction from Tim. VJ is saying, Dave, yo, awesome. Thank you, VJ. Loving the positive vibes, mate. And Dave is saying, hello, Tim. And hello, VJ. Top man, loving the positive vibes. Thank you, Dave. VJ saying 3-0 Switzerland. Well, we'll see how it goes, but thank you for the early score predictions, guys. Tim is saying, hello, VJ, Dave. Awesome. You guys, absolutely class, as always, with the positive vibes. So we're about to get underway, and it's going to be Qatar. So, yeah, I'm just trying to work out the kits here. So, yeah, Qatar with the kick-off ball played back into their own half. Now it's worked out wide on that far side. Switzerland coming to press the ball. Qatar just cutting it back there as they now work it in towards the edge of the centre circle. It's played out wide again on that far side. Long ball in behind here as Qatar coming towards the edge of the box. They managed to get the shot off there, but it's blocked off. Ball comes out towards this near side. It's coming together, and eventually the Swiss just playing it all the way back to the goalkeeper. That's coming together on this near side. The referee didn't stop the play. Now Switzerland with the possession on the edge of the centre circle. Jamie is with us. Jamie saying, all right, guys. Sorry, I missed VJ's comment there. VJ saying, like, share, and subscribe. Awesome. Thank you, VJ. Yeah, please do hit that like button, guys. And Jamie is with us. Jamie saying, all right, guys, hope you and Becky doing well, mate. Yeah, doing good. Thank you, Jamie. Not too bad, thanks. Hope you, Megan, and the baby are well. Welcome to the show. Qatar now winning it back on the edge of the centre circle as they sprint out towards this near side. It's chipped forward. As Qatar trying to get in behind the Swiss defence there, and they managed to do so. And now Qatar with the shots, but the goalkeeper quickly comes out, closes the angle, and manages to make the save. Now getting Switzerland on the attack, rolling the ball out wide on that far side as the Swiss come forward. It's played towards the edge of the centre circle. Now work forward down that far side. Qatar coming to press the ball. Switzerland racing towards the edge of the box as the Qatar defender there makes the challenge and knocks the ball out of play on that far side. So thank you, Jamie. And Tim is saying, hello, Jamie. How's things? Top man, thank you, Tim. Loving the positive vibes, mate. Jamie saying, hi, Tim. Hi, Dave. Hi, VJ. Hope everyone is well. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. VJ saying, Jamie, evening. And Dave saying, I'm okay. Thanks, Gaz, mate. Hope you and Becky are also well. Yeah, doing good. Thank you. Not too bad. Thanks for asking, Dave. Appreciate it. Ball played back to the halfway line. As now the Swiss try to come forward. It's worked out towards that far side. Now Qatar coming to press the ball. Switzerland managed to work it forward on that far side, but it's eventually, well, the referee's blown for an offside flag there. So that's going to be a free kick to Qatar on the far side, just outside their own box. Jamie saying, going for a draw, 1-1. Good shout, mate. Well, that's you and Dave both giving the same predictions as yesterday. On the other way round, I think Dave said yesterday 1-1 and you said 2-2. Today it's you saying 1-1 and Dave saying 2-2. Qatar now with a free kick. Ball knocked long down the field. Headed on. Now played into the middle as Switzerland managed to head it forward there. Qatar winning it back on the edge of the centre circle. It's worked out wide on that far side. Ball played forward. Qatar into... well, they've lost it there as Switzerland managed to come away with it and just play it back towards the edge of their own box. Now Switzerland coming forward. Played up towards the halfway line. Now worked out wide on this near side as Switzerland now racing forward. Qatar coming across with a sliding challenge and the ball knocked out of play for a throw-in on this near side. Dave saying, hey up, Jamie lad. How's you, Mrs. and the baby, Jack? And James saying, Dave, we're doing great. Thank you, bro. Hope you family are well. Good. Awesome. You guys, absolutely awesome. As always, with a positive vibe. Switzerland crossing it in there. The goalkeeper intercepts it. And that relieves the pressure momentarily. And Dave saying, yeah, all good. Thanks. Jamie saying, great to hear, pal. I'm doing great. Thanks, Gaz. Good to hear, Jamie. And Jamie also saying, Dave, great to hear. So ball with the Qatar goalkeeper. Now it's not long down the field. Headed on by Switzerland as it comes out wide on that far side. Both sets of players trying to win it there. Switzerland managed to knock the ball long down the field. Qatar intercept it. As they play it forward, but it's won back by the Swiss, and now Switzerland coming forward down the middle. Switzerland with a shot! And a good save by the goalkeeper. And eventually the ball knocked away out to this near side as that goes out for a throw-in. And the referee just going to check on the Qatar player in the box there. It's down. It's just a ball slotted straight through the middle. And Switzerland bursting into the box. And the Qatar defender managed to knock the ball away, but he was clattered into by the on-running Swiss attacker. VJ saying, subscribe and have your face smiling. Have your say, I think that is. Thank you, VJ. Yeah, please do consider subscribing, guys. Thank you very much. If you've already hit the like button, appreciate it, as it does help out with the algorithm. Nice one, VJ. Ian is with us. Ian VV6 saying, you do a great job, Gaz. The enthusiasm is great. Well, thank you very much, Ian. It is hard when the early stages of these competitions, because don't get a lot of reward for it, to be honest. The numbers, the views might look good, but people don't stick around on these early games. But thank you for the kind words, Ian. Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you and your family are well. And a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show. So we've got another free kick here for Qatar. Just inside their own half. It's about 6 or 7 yards from the halfway line. Free kick taken. Ball knocked long over the top there, but that's too much on the ball. And that just bounces straight out of play for a goal kick to Switzerland. So, yeah, nice one. Thank you, Ian. Really appreciate the kind words, mate. Top man. Paul. Paul Stopes. How you doing, Paul Stopes? Hope you're well, mate. I think we've seen you here before, but if we haven't, welcome to Fanden. Welcome to the Fanden community. Well, I think we have seen you before. Paul saying Switzerland 2-0. Good shout, mate. Well, welcome to the show. Pleasure to have you with us. Hope you and your family are well. And as I say, pleasure to welcome you to the show, mate. The ball knocked out of play on this near side, as that's gone out for a corner. So it's going to be a corner to Switzerland on this near side of the field. All the players bunching up in the box here. They're not quite in the mix as the corner comes in. It's deep, headed away. Switzerland pick it up on that far side, still inside the box. Qatar pressing to win it back, pushing Switzerland outside the box as they try to keep the pressure on here. Now Switzerland looking to try and cross it in there, but it's blocked off. And now Qatar trying to break as they come forward on that far side, racing down the field. Ball worked up towards the edge of the box, and Switzerland just managed to get back there and intercept it as they now try and build out from the back, working the ball right across their own box out towards this near side. Now sprinting forward as they move quickly up towards the halfway line. Ball played into the centre circle. It's worked out wide on that far side. Switzerland now managing to work the ball forward. It's played into the middle. Just cut back there as they now try to come down the centre. Ball switched out to this near side. Again, playing it forward, but Qatar just keeping it tight at the back there as Switzerland managed to retain possession but forced to cut it back as they now work it into the middle. Ball switched out wide on that far side. Taking it towards the byline. Ball crossed in. Shot comes in and it's over the top of the crossbar. Not a bad effort. Just couldn't quite get it on target. David saying, Gaz, that's just Jamie being a plank. Okay. And Aidan Downey with us. How you doing, Aidan? Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. Welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. As I hope you are enjoying the World Cup, mate. Welcome to the show. Aiden. Ball knocked down the field. Won back by Switzerland inside their own half. Now on the edge of the centre circle. It's worked out towards that far side as now they come forward. Working the ball up towards the edge of the box. Qatar pressing to win it back there. Swiss, he's fouled him, and the referee blows for the foul. Free kick to Switzerland just outside the box on that far side. As the referee just having a word with one of the Qatar players. So Hayden is saying, "Hi guys, how is everyone? Top man, thank you, Hayden. Yeah, doing good, thank you, mate. Hope you're well yourself." And VJ saying, "Hi, Ian, good to see you. Awesome, thank you, VJ, top man." And Dave saying, "Hello, Ian, and hello, Paul. Awesome, thank you, Dave. You guys absolutely class as always with the positive vibes." VJ also saying, "Aiden, bonjour." And Dave saying, "Hello, Aiden, how are you?" And Jamie also saying, "Hi, Aiden, hope you're well." You guys absolutely class as always with the positive vibes. VJ is saying, "Post higher." Paul Stubbs. Ball played into the box here, and the goalkeeper manages to intercept it there as that released the pressure momentarily for Qatar. Now Qatar playing it out wide on that far side. It's not long down the field, gifted straight back to the Swiss there as Switzerland play it back to the goalkeeper on the edge of their own box. Now Switzerland coming forward down the middle. It's worked out towards this near side. Qatar pressing to win it back there as Switzerland just cuts it back into their own half. VJ saying, "Friendly bunch, fan Dennis." Well, that's the idea of what we're trying to do here, mate. We all love football, but we're trying to build a channel that brings good fans together from all around the world that just love football, particularly UK football, obviously, as we are a UK-based channel. Ball knocked down the field as Switzerland win it back on the halfway line. Now working the ball out towards this near side. Coming towards the edge of the box here. Qatar pushing players out to press the ball. Switzerland now working it into the middle. It's quickly played back out wide on this near side. Now played in, knocked away by Qatar, and that rolls out of play on this near side for a throw-in. But yeah, well said, VJ. Thank you, mate. Timmy is saying, "Hello, Aiden." Awesome. Thank you, Tim. And Jamie saying, "Hey up, Aiden. Hey up, Ian. How's you? Hope you're well. Thank you, Jamie." Oh, there's a collision in the box here. And the referee. Well, this looks quite concerning. The goalkeeper on the ground, not moving. And the referee's pointed to penalty spot. But before that, we got medical staff coming on here. It's just a simple ball crossed in from the box from this near side by the Swiss as it's headed on. And the goalkeeper came racing out as he collided with the on-running Swiss attacker. Let's hope this is not too serious. So VAR is checking for a penalty. So the goalkeeper is going to be okay to continue because he's just seeing some movement now. David saying, "VJ, mate, we're doing our best." Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Kirkhill with us saying, "Swiss to win." How you doing, Kirkhill? Welcome to the show, mate. Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. And a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show. And Tim saying, "Hello, Ian." Thank you, Tim. Top man. VJ there with a £1 donation. Big shout out to VJ yet again. 4 donations. Only just started the World Cup, and VJ already made 4 little donations. Every little bit helps. So thank you. Big shout out to VJ for his generosity, showing financial support towards the Fandom project. Top man. Thank you, VJ. You are an absolute gentleman. Really appreciate it, mate. Every little bit helps. So the goalkeeper is back to his feet here. And it looks like we're potentially going to have this penalty, but the referee still waiting for the VAR officials to confirm. Although when the referee's pointed to the spot, they shouldn't need to confirm it because the referee's already given the decision and he's supposed to be the final voice, isn't he? If you are just joining us, guys, listening in the background, please don't be put off by the 20-minute restriction on the chat. That is not there to keep you out. That is there to reduce the spam messages from businesses trying to promote themselves. That way we keep the chat more exclusive for you guys that are proper football fans. We are currently on 16 minutes gone. Qatar 0, Switzerland 0. And we're about to have a penalty. If you could, guys, please do hit that like button. I don't like banging on about it, but it is an important part of YouTube. So please do hit the like button as it helps me identify the national teams that you guys would like to see me cover more through the competition. So Switzerland now with this penalty. Come on, ref, get on with it. Well, we're still hearing that VAR is, VAR check over. Penalty taken, smashed into the far corner of the net. And the ball, the goalkeeper going the wrong way. And that's 17 minutes on the clock. Qatar 0, Switzerland 1. And Switzerland take the early lead from the penalty spot. Thank you, VJ. You are an absolute star. Thank you, mate. Jamie is saying, Dave, we're trying to. And Dave saying, hello, Kurt. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Loving the positive vibes. VJ saying, Kurtil, by what score? And Kurtil saying, hello, right back to Dave. Awesome. Tim also saying, hello, Kurt. Thank you, Tim. And Jamie saying, hi, Kurt. Hope you're well. Thank you, Jamie. And Kurt saying 2-0. So we're back underway. Qatar now playing the ball back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper knocks it long down the field, trying to get in behind the Swiss defence, but the Swiss defence holds its line there as it heads it forward. Now the ball on that far side as Qatar managed to win it back. It's chipped into the box, knocked away by the Swiss as that bounces out of play on the far side for a throw into Qatar. And Qatar with a quick throw in. Ball back in play. Now played long down the field on that far side. As the Qatar player comes towards the byline. He's just cut it back slightly there. The Swiss managed to win it back there with a mistimed pass as they try to knock it down the field, but eventually it rolls out of play for a throw in again to Qatar. Qatar take the throw in quickly. It's played back to the centre circle. Now worked out wide on that far side. Ball chipped forward. Abunda has been booked by the referee for that earlier challenge. Now the Swiss back with a possession. It's played. Trying to play it out from the back here. Ball knocked long down the field. Headed on by Qatar as it comes out to this near side. Ball sets the place, trying to win it there, but it's Qatar that eventually managed to come away with it. Now the ball cut back into their own half as they play it back to their centre-backs. Ball played long down the field, out wide on this near side as the Swiss come to press the ball. Qatar just cutting it back there as it's played all the way back to the halfway line. VJ saying, I'm going 3-0. So a variety of score predictions from you guys for this game. Qatar now working the ball out towards this near side. And eventually it's played all the way back to the goalkeeper there as Qatar now chip it long. And that's, well, the poor ball there from the goalkeeper as he chipped it long down the field and it's just gone straight out of play on this near side for a throw into the Swiss. So ball now with the Swiss as they play it into the middle. Ball chipped out wide on this near side. The Swiss managing to keep it in play. It's played forward into the box here as the Swiss get the shot off. And it's a good shot, but the goalkeeper equal to it at the near post. Ball knocked out wide on this near side as Qatar play it long down the field, and that's gone out of play for a throw-in. Paul Stubbs saying, listening before playoff final, not count it. I'm a Forest fan. I do vaguely remember your account name, Paul Stubbs. Well, a pleasure to have you back with us, mate. You've been here more than once now, so that means you become adopted as a member of the Fanden community. So, yeah, pleasure to welcome you back to the show, mate. Ultra Gamer with us. Ultra Gamer saying the current Qatar manager was the goalkeeper for Spain against Switzerland last time US hosted the World Cup. Interesting. How are you doing, Ultra Gamer? Welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Hope you're well. Now the Swiss working the ball down this near side. Qatar trying to challenge. It's just managed to keep the ball there as the Swiss now coming forward down this near side. Qatar pressing to win it back. It's just cut back there under pressure. Qatar now playing it forward on this near side. Ball cut back. Played into the middle of the park. It's worked out towards that far side. Now coming towards the edge of the box. So they just get fouled there and the ball rolls out of play. So the referee going to give the foul. Dave saying, hello, Ultra Gamer. How are you? Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Loving the positive vibes. Stevie Ash with us. Stevie Ash saying, evening, Gaz and everyone. How you doing, Stevie Ash? Good evening to you, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. And a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show. So, Jasm Gabba booked by the referee for that challenge outside the box on the far side. So, yep, hope you're well, Stevie Ash. And as I say, pleasure to have you with us. VJ saying, Watford fan. So, free kick for the Swiss on the far side, just outside the box. Two-man wall for Qatar. The Swiss now with a free kick. It's knocked away. So that's gone behind for a corner. I think it's been given as a corner, has it? So the referee stopping the play for the water break. On 23 and a half minutes gone. Dave saying, evening, Stevie Ash. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Stevie Ash saying, hello, Dave, mate. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie Ash. VJ also saying, Stevie Ash, salute. Thank you, VJ. Jamie saying, all right, Stevie Ash, hope you're well. And Tim saying, hello, Stevie Ash. And Stevie Ash saying, hello, VJ, mates. Awesome. Loving the positive vibes from you guys. And Stevie Ash saying, hello, Tim, mates. Awesome. You guys absolutely class, as always. And Ultra Gamer saying, good evening. Dave, awesome. Thank you, Ultra Gamer. And Dave saying, Paul, as Leicester will play Notts County next season, is there the same rivalry as Forest v Leicester? Aidan is saying, I'm good. Good to hear, Aidan. So, yeah, if you're just joining us, guys, just stop the play for a water break at the moment, as the players obviously need to keep hydrated with the high temperatures out there in California, where this game is being played. Dave saying, football fan then is simple. We all love our own teams and dislike others, but here we all appreciate football and each other as one love for the game. Well said, Dave. Well said, mate. Well, it was. That is a simple explanation of Fanden. Although I've got to be honest, I did have bigger ambitions to deal with Fanden to build it in the future. But as I'm learning, as I grow with the channel, my bigger ambitions are probably a bit unrealistic. I was hoping to build the channel to bring fans together to help fans have a better voice in the world of football. But unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be possible because there is a high percentage of fans that are just blinded by the loyalty to their own and don't truly love football, in my opinion. They're just like the clan mentality of football. I think there's a difference. There's the fans that love football, and then there's the fans that just follow a particular team because they need to follow a particular team to hate on other teams. That is what I've learned in the time I've been building Fanden. Too many haters in the game, basically, guys, which would always make it an impossibility to help football fans have a better voice in the world of football and challenge the stupidity and the brain dead morons that run the game we love. But yep, good explanation from Dave. That is the gist of it. Mr. Welsh with us saying, "Come on, the Swiss. How you doing, Mr. Welsh? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're well, and a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show." Ball crossed into the box there. That's intercepted comfortably by the goalkeeper. So not the best corner from the Swiss. So we're back underway after the hydration break, drink break, whatever you want to call it. Ball played down the field. It's headed back to the Swiss goalkeeper there. So thank you, Jonathan. Dave saying hello, Jonathan. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Dave, Mr. Welsh saying hello, Dave. Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Welsh. Tim saying hello, Mr. Welsh. Awesome. Thank you, Tim. Mr. Welsh saying, Gaz, are you doing Scotland game? I am, mate. Yes, I am. Ball on the edge of the centre circle as it's worked out wide on that far side. Switzerland just cutting it back there as they now try to come forward. It's played in between the Qatar defence and midfield, but that's knocked away eventually down the field as Switzerland win it back. Now the referee stopped the play for another foul here. Are we just going to have a tournament of just soft referees giving every bit of a foul they can? Oh, I don't believe he's going to book him for that. It's just a good old-fashioned shoulder barge. The game's gone soft. Jamie saying, all right, Jonathan, mates. Thank you, Jamie. Top man. Ball crossed up into the box, headed behind. And that is going to be... has he given it as a corner? Yep, it's going to be a corner to Qatar on this near side of the field. So thank you, Jamie. VJ saying, Mr. Welsh, bonjour. Awesome. Thank you, VJ. Mr. Welsh saying, hi. Sheffield, Jamie. Awesome. Thank you, Jonathan. Mr. Welsh saying, get in. Happy the Swiss are ahead, I'm guessing. Dave saying, be right back. Got to ring my grandson. No worries, Dave. Ball crossed in from the corner. It's headed wide of the far post. And Jamie saying, okay, Dave. Ultra Gamer saying it's like defense these attack training sessions. Qatar don't have an answer to the Swiss right now. No, but as I said at the top of the show, mate, we've got to give them some credit because last time they got to the World Cup automatically by being the host nation. This time they've had to qualify, so they must be able to play football to a certain extent to be able to qualify for the tournament. I'm not saying they're great at football, but I'm saying they must have a little bit of a decent football knowledge to be able to qualify for the World Cup. I have to give that credit, guys, because remember, Italy didn't make it, did they? Because they didn't qualify. So if a team like Italy can't make it, we have to give credit to the teams that did make it. They must have a certain amount of football knowledge to be able to progress through the qualifying stage. So we've got a stoppage again at the moment for the Qatar player being down. Big questions got to be asked about this tournament, though, guys, with respect to it being held in such a hot climate again. The ticket prices, the spreading out of the tournament over 3 countries. If it's 3 small European countries, that's understandable. But we're talking about Canada, America, and Mexico. America and Canada, 2 of the biggest countries in the world. Is it really necessary? Are FIFA putting the interests of the fans and the players first? Clearly not, because it cannot be in the best interest of the players to be travelling the kind of distances they're having to travel to go to each game that they are involved in where it's being hosted. Not to mention the travelling that the fans have got to do to attend those games and the cost. So I think it's fair to say after this World Cup, the FIFA officials are not fit for purpose. They are not doing their job correctly. They are not managing the game in the best interest of the fans, the players, or the game itself. And I think that now, after seeing the way this World Cup has been hosted over 3 massive countries and players being forced to travel massive different distances, playing in hot climates, fans are forced to pay extraordinary amounts of money to attend the games, not to mention the travel costs. I think it's fair to say that it's about time we started using fans coming together to push a narrative to get FIFA to listen to the fans and stop working on behalf of their own interests. But will fans wake up and smell the coffee? Not really. Probably not until it starts to affect their ticket price at their own club. Ball now with Switzerland on the halfway line. It's not long down the field, headed on. And that's just bounced through to the Qatar goalkeeper. Paul Stubbs saying, Forest, Leicester ain't no rivalry. There's your answer, Dave. Well, Dave's not here to see your answer. Jamie saying, sorry, I didn't see your... See you. Oh. Ultra Gamer, I think that's meant to say. And hi, Paul. Thank you, Jamie. Ball now with the Swiss on this near side. It's cut back, played into the middle. Qatar just sitting off at the moment as Switzerland trying to work way through the back line. It's knocked away. Now Qatar trying to break, but again, Switzerland managed to nick it back as they now play it back out towards this near side. Qatar kept pressed back towards the edge of their own box. Now it's worked right across the field out to that far side. And eventually the ball played back down the field. It's worked into the middle of the park. Ball chipped out towards that far side. It's cut back there as the Swiss play it back into the middle. Now coming forward, working the ball up towards the edge of the box. It's played out wide on this near side. Ball cut back there. And eventually the Swiss work it almost all the way back to the edge of the centre circle. It's played out wide again on this near side. Now played down the centre, trying to get through the back line of Qatar. Swiss with the shot there, but it's blocked off and that's deflected behind. Oh no, it didn't take a deflection, so that's going to be a goal kick. I thought it took a deflection off the Qatar defender, but it didn't. So Qatar with a goal kick, ball not long down the field. As they play it out towards that far side. It's won back by Switzerland. Now Switzerland playing it into the centre circle. It's played out towards this near side. Ball knocked forward as the Swiss come right towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in. As Qatar forced to knock it behind, and that's going to be a corner to Switzerland on the far side, unless the referee gives the foul. Ultra Gamer saying Qatar could lose all 3 group games and still will have done better than Italy. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Jamie saying FIFA them don't give a shit about the fans. Them just happy to take fans' money. Yeah, well that's true, Jamie. But what I'm trying to point out to you, mate, is that we already know that. That is very true. But they're also showing that they don't give a shit about the players. Because if you got a player playing in Canada, if you got teams playing in Canada for their first group game, and then their second group game is in Mexico, and their third group game is in the US, how many miles are they traveling? How is that good for the players' rest and fitness and recovery process? You know, they want the best tournament, and yet they keep talking. We keep having all this conversation about the demand on players playing too many games, the football authorities trying to increase tournaments. And yet we're seeing here that FIFA are blatantly ignoring that and insisting that these players, it's perfectly okay for these players to travel thousands of miles in between games and still be ready to go out onto a football pitch in stupid degrees of heat to play a football match when they may have spent, I don't know, the best part of 5 hours on a plane the day before. How is that good for football fitness, for football's recovery, spending 5 hours staying cooped up on a plane? 6 hours, whatever it is. What is the travel distance from Canada to Mexico City? What is the travel distance from Mexico City to New York? It's got to be a 5-6 hour flight at least. So, is that FIFA putting the recovery of the players' best interests at heart? We know they're not putting fans' best interests at heart. We know that. But now we're starting to see that they're not even putting the consideration of the players' best interests at heart. That is an incompetent football authority. FIFA officials are no longer fit for purpose. So the question has to be asked, do we start to boycott future FIFA competitions? We won't, because fans are daft like that. Fans will follow teams all over the world. But in my opinion, if you really want change in football, you have to vote with your feet and not stop putting money into it. That's the only way. I keep saying that to Man United fans. You want the Glazers out? Stop putting money into the club. Just buy the tickets and nothing else. Don't buy beer. Don't buy shirts. Don't buy football memorabilia. Just buy tickets. Support the team. That's it. Stop spending money on everything else. And that is how you send a message to these arseholes that are only in it for the money. But unfortunately, fans, there is 50% of fans that are just brain dead and will keep spending money on replica shirts, on burgers and pies at stadiums. So we will never see football getting better for the fans. We will only see it deteriorate for the fans. But we have to also start thinking about the safety and the best interests of these players. They are not robots. You want to see the likes of Ronaldo, Messi playing their best football. You don't get them to play their best football by playing God knows how many games. You get the chance to see them playing their best football by giving them good recovery time to recharge their batteries and go again. If you guys ever worked a 12-hour shift, you know what I mean. Work a 12-hour shift and start a week where you're working a 12-hour shift and see if you still got the motivation to do the job on day 5 as you did on day 1 after working 5 days, 12 hours a day. That should give you an explanation of the point that I'm trying to make. If you race a racehorse every day, will it win every race? No, because you're not giving it time to recover and rest and recharge. This is the things that FIFA should be protecting. They're the football governing body. They should be protecting the best interests of the football players, and they're not doing. And are we seeing UEFA make any stand against it? Are we seeing the English FA make any stand against it? Are we seeing any football authority make any stand against it? No, because they're all like politicians. Conform, conform, conform. Don't say anything in case it rocks the boat. Well, here on Fanden, here with Gaz, you won't get that because I believe in saying it as it is. FIFA are a disgrace. Ball crossed into the box by Switzerland, and again, it's knocked behind. This is a bit like men against boys as we are progressing in this game. We're on 41 minutes gone, guys. Qatar 0, Switzerland 1, and Switzerland scoring from the penalty spot, but Qatar have barely got out of their own half in this first 40 minutes. We've got a corner on this near side for Switzerland. Stevie Ash saying, Gaz, your view on football is a breath of fresh air. Great, you really care for the fans. That is why I called it Football Fanden UK, mate. That is why I called it Football Fanden UK. I thought I could have, with my passion, with how outspoken I was, I thought I could use that and bringing fans together to help create a channel that brought fans together to do something positive to try and give a voice to fans, because fans put the money. Without fans, football is nothing. That's the reality. And fans need to realise that. The power lies with you guys. You stop pumping the money into the clubs and fans stop pumping money into clubs and national teams. Believe you me, these football authorities will start to listen to what fans want because they will miss the money. And they will want you to come back to put the money back into the clubs and back into the football associations. But unfortunately, fans, this is where you've got rich businessmen coming by football clubs because they know it's an easy earner, because football fans are so daft with their loyalty to their club that they will spend the money no matter who's. You could have the worst owner, the worst team in the world, and the worst ownership in the world, and fans would still put money into the football club. And I respect that. I respect the loyalty to the club. I do. But there comes a time where you have to say to yourself, how do we make a stand? How do we send a message to these owners that this football club belongs to us? And I've just told you how you do it. I keep telling Man United fans how to do it. Stop spending money other than tickets. That's all you do. Just spend money on just tickets. Nothing else. Don't buy pies. Don't buy pints. Don't buy burgers. Don't buy replica shirts. Don't buy nothing in the memorabilia shop. Just buy tickets. Support the team, and that's it. And believe you me, guys, if 50% of fans of each club did that, believe you me, their takings would drop dramatically and those owners would start to go to meetings and listen to fan consortiums and what they say and what the fans want. Qatar with the corner from the far side. It's headed away. Switzerland knocking it down the field as Qatar win it back on the halfway line. Ball knocked long out towards that far side. And that's just bounced all the way back to the Swiss goalkeeper. But yeah, thank you, Stevie Ash. My attitude towards football, mate, I'll be honest with you. I was a lot like you guys. I used to go to my team, used to put money into the club. I used to support my team quite fanatically when I was younger. Loved it. But then after what I saw happen to my club with the ownership problems after we dropped out the Premier League and basically how the football authorities almost left my club to go bankrupt, and the owner basically did everything he could to try and keep the club alive, but just simply ran out of money, and he also had health problems going on at the time, so he ran out of desire to save the club. After seeing what happened with my club and how close they came to going out of business completely, that changed my attitude. That really woke me up. It made me see what's wrong with football. Made me realise why do I keep putting money into my club, and the owners are just in it for what they can get. They don't care about the club. They don't care about me. They don't care about the players. They just care about the profits. And that changed my attitude. And that is when I came up with the idea of building Football Fanden, to try and build a channel that brings good fans together and helps fans have a better voice in football. We may never achieve it. We probably won't ever achieve it. But as long as I'm hosting this channel, that will always be an ambition, to try and build a channel that gives you guys a better voice in the world of football. I'm very passionate about that. Because let's be honest, is anybody else going to do it? Is the BBC going to do it? Are all these other morons on YouTube going to do it that are just in it for the money? Yeah, I want the channel to earn money. Of course I do. But that's because I'm balancing trying to build a football channel and working at the same time. And I'm seeing how other channels are getting it easy. And I'm working my backside off, putting long hours into the channel. But yet I'm not seeing the reward for the effort that I'm putting in coming in through the adverts that YouTube pays. Because, as I say, it's a grind working YouTube. It is. It's a grind working YouTube. Anyway, I've had my rant, but yeah, thank you very much to Stevie Ash for the observation, mate. Appreciate the kind words. As I say, mate, I'm passionate about football, but I am also disillusioned as well. Whether I am wasting my time with what I'm trying to do, with the ups and downs I keep seeing of the challenges of building this channel. But thank you for the kind words, Stevie Ash. It's nice of you to notice, mate, and nice of you to make the observation. Thank you. So, ball back in play on that far side for Qatar. It's played back into their own half here. Ball not long down the field, comes out wide on this near side. Qatar coming. Oh, they couldn't keep it in play. Well, I think that sneaked out of play, but the flag's gone up on the far side for thingy. What is Mr. Welsh talking about? Come on, Wrexham. It's not club football, mate. This is international football. Mr. Welsh saying back after hanging, washing out. Okay, mate. Jamie is saying Jonathan Wrexham not playing. Yep, well said, Jamie. And now Mr. Welsh is saying, they're in my head. Is that ironic, isn't it, that, guys? Because when we was closing out the season doing the playoffs, Mr. Welsh couldn't wait for the World Cup. And now we've just started the World Cup. Now he's already wanting to switch to club football again. That's ironic, isn't it, that, guys? If you remember when we was doing the playoffs, he couldn't wait for the World Cup. Kept asking me questions. What are you doing for the World Cup? I'm ready for the World Cup. I'm not. I'm going to stay away now till the World Cup. Now the World Cup's here, and we're only 6 games in. And Mr. Welsh is already wishing for club football. Corner on this near side now for the Swiss. It's crossed in, headed on, knocked away as the ball bounces out on that far side, and Switzerland just managing to get across, but did they let it roll? I'm not sure if he's let it roll out of play there or he hasn't. By the way, sorry guys, while I was ranting, we have 6 minutes added on. We've played 3.5 of the 6. Jamie is saying, so true, guys, them not helping players out going around different countries. 100%, mate. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, mate. Mr. Welsh saying all World Cup teams bases are all within 2 hours flight. 2 hours flight. 2 hours flight there. 2 hours flight back. Then 2 hours flight to your next destination. Then 2 hours back. It's still 2 hours to travel to the tournament. God knows how many hours to travel to the tournament. Well, fair enough, Mr. Welsh. Clearly, you're not understanding the point I'm trying to make. It's 2 hours, and whether it's 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, doesn't really matter. Having a tournament played over 3 massive countries is unnecessary. Unnecessary, and that's the point I'm trying to make. You're adding tiredness and fatigue to players because of FIFA's greed. Mr. Welsh saying fans, different story. Well, I'm not sure you're quite right about the 2 hours travel for all teams. There's no way that would mean that every team is got their training camp right in the centre of America or close to each other. I'm not sure that's correct. Ball with the goalkeeper, not long down the field. Comes out to this near side. Qatar knock it on there as they eventually play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Mr. Welsh saying, Jamie, you're I'm not sure what he's saying there. You're at all Gaz Gage. I've no idea what he's trying to say there, mate. Sorry. Dave is saying I'm back. Welcome back, Dave. Now Switzerland with a shot as it's blocked off and the ball deflects away out to this near side. Kirkill saying, don't think it was a pen. No, I've got to be honest, it was a questionable one. I think both play, yeah, I agree, yeah, but both the player and the keeper had the right to go for the ball. But as we know, Kirkill, as we know, mate, a lot of the football refereeing decisions in football now are becoming more and more questionable. That is something we've noticed since the introduction of VAR. We seem to be able to trust the referees even less than we did before VAR. Jamie saying, welcome back, Dave, mate. Thank you, Jamie. Ultra Gamer saying, exactly. If we all band together, there will be changes for the better. Absolutely. Yep, that's exactly the point I'm trying to make, mate. But unfortunately, mate, there is good fans like you guys. Unfortunately, there isn't enough of them. There's too many fans that have got the clan mentality. And let's be honest, there's certain clubs around the UK we know and across Europe as well, where the fans I think they just support their club just because they want to hate on other clubs. You know what I mean? You just have to look at the Millwall West Ham example. Look at since West Ham dropped into the out the Premier League this season, Millwall and West Ham, the fixtures for next season haven't even been scheduled yet. But yet, look at the hate nonsense all over social media about those two clubs. It's absolutely pathetic. It really is. And don't get me wrong, I love the rivalry. But when the fixtures haven't even been scheduled and you've got people posting hate nonsense, that tells you the mentality of some football fans. But like I say, there is good fans like you guys. There just isn't enough of them, unfortunately, I don't think. And that's the scary thing that I feel maybe the downfall of football for fans in the years ahead. But yeah, thank you, Ultra Gamer. Thank you, mate. And Jamie with Jonathan there, laughing at Jonathan. So let's have a look how that first half has gone in numbers, guys. Where are we at? Let's refresh that. Sorry about this, guys. Just getting it on the screen. Don't forget, please do hit the like button if you could, guys. And thank you if you have already. Appreciated. So let's see how that first half has gone in numbers. There we go. Sorted. First half in numbers, guys. Total shots, 3 for Qatar, 14 for the Swiss. Shots on target, 2 for Qatar, 7 for Switzerland. Possession, 35% for Qatar, 65 for Switzerland. Passes, 102 for Qatar, 274 for Switzerland. Pass accuracy, 63% for Qatar, 94% for Switzerland. Fouls. Fouls 5 against Qatar, 8 against the Swiss. Yellow cards, 2 for Qatar, 1 for Switzerland. No red cards. Offsides, none for Qatar, just the 1 for Switzerland. And corners, 3 for Qatar, 4 for Switzerland. We'll have a look at the group table at full time. So let's catch up with the rest of your comments. Mr. Welsh is saying, looking forward to the Scotland game. Then I know World Cup started. Okay, fair enough, mate. I know the World Cup started already with the already putting in a long night last night. Mr. Welsh saying he's still going. Um, Dave is saying Gaz rant number 186. Okay. I can't help it sometimes, guys. I'm a football fan like you guys. Sometimes, most of the time, I come on here and I'm pretty calm. I'm pretty, focused on the chat on the task. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm a bit distracted after reading stupid comments on social media. Obviously, the challenges I face in my own life, the stupidity I see of football authorities, and sometimes it bubbles over, and I have to let it go out. I'll have to let it. I have to give some release. I'm only human like you guys. I'm not a robot. I can only go. Sometimes I think I do the channel very professionally most of the time. But every once in a while, yes, you will get me ranting because I read the stupidity in the newspapers. I read the stupidity on social media. Obviously, the challenges of life as well. And sometimes it just gets the better of you. So, yeah, but thank you, Dave. Dave saying, kidding, Gaz. No worries, mate. I don't mind you guys having a bit of banter over my ranting. That's part of football. As I say, sometimes I can control it pretty well. Other times I let it get the better of me. I'm only human. But thank you, Dave. No offense taken, mate. Mr. Welsh saying, ha. Dave, Mr. Welsh saying, Gaz for Prime Minister. Yeah. I don't think they'd like me as Prime Minister, mate. I'd sack half of them Muppets in London. I would sack probably 3/4 of them straight away just for one simple thing, not working for the people. That would be my forte if I was Prime Minister. Work for the people or fuck off to the job centre. Excuse my language. Davey's saying, meanwhile, in the game. Yeah, sorry, guys. I was a bit carried away with my rant. Mr. Welsh saying, what's the score? 1-0 to Switzerland. It's easy to get in a rant sometimes, though, when these games are so one-sided. The Swiss just camped out there in that first half, in the Qatar half of the field, really, didn't they? So if you notice, when I do end up ranting, a lot of the time it will be on games like this where it's just one-sided and there's not a lot to talk about. You've got one team just knocking the ball about from left to right, from right to left, back to the halfway line, forward and back to the halfway line, and the other team unable to get out. If you notice, sometimes that's when I end up having a rant because the game becomes very boring and difficult to commentate on. So, yeah, but thank you. Dave saying, Jonathan, who's playing again? Mr. Welsh saying, no idea. And Dave is saying, you tell him, Gaz. Okay. Ultra Gamer saying, how are Switzerland not 2-0 right now? No, it's still 1-0, mate. Still 1-0. My apologies if I became distracted. Well, you guys always coming in with the chat and not always talking about the game. So sometimes, as I say, the passion gets the better of me and I have to let off steam. So my apologies, guys, for being distracted from the game. Mr. Welsh laughing. David saying, dying for a cuppa. Go and grab yourself a drink there, mate. Dave saying, I know, Gaz, it's a joke. Millwall, West Ham, B's going on. BS going on. Yeah, it is. I'm not sorry to mention your club, mate. I'm just using it as an example that, we haven't even got the fixtures out. And just look at the absolute nonsense being posted on social media about that fixture. It's unbelievable. It's like, seriously, get a life. Some fans are just unbelievable. They just cannot wait for that fixture to just see the hate, and I don't get that. I don't get that. Don't get me wrong. I love the rivalry with my clubs rivals, but I don't hate them. I'm not that sad that I need to hate other teams. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I love it when Bolton get a fantastic result against Man United, but I don't hate them. I don't hate them. Do you know why? Because life's too short. all these people that need to use football to hate, there's something wrong going on in their life that they need to do that, in my opinion. Anyway, I'm not going to get ranting again. But that's just my opinion. As I say, guys, life's too short. There's enough hate in the world. We don't need to add to it, in my opinion. Jamie saying, be right back, getting a drink. No worries, Jamie. Yeah, I'm going to quickly go for a call of nature while I've got the chance. And I'll be back in a sec, guys. Keep your comments coming, though. I'd love to read out more of your comments from you guys. Share your opinions. That is why I'm here. Let me know your thoughts. Don't let me sit here ranting, sharing my opinion. You guys are more than welcome to share your opinion. I'm not saying I'll agree with it, but I will certainly hear it, listen to it, and take it on board, even if I don't agree with it. I will let you have your say. So I'll be back in a moment, guys. Feel free to hit that like button, as it does help out. And thank you very much to you guys that have been positive enough to do so. Really appreciate the support. And like I say, fill that chat up with your thoughts on FIFA, on the World Cup, and all this traveling distance. I want to hear from you. I want to know what you guys think. I'll be back in a sec, guys. So back with you guys, players just coming out on the field. Hopefully, we get a bit more quality in that in this second half because that first half was a bit of a ball fest, if we're honest. Switzerland just having loads of possession. Qatar did try to break on them a couple of times, but didn't really produce much up the other end of the field. But Switzerland, I think, will be kicking themselves only being 1-0 up after having all that ball possession and not really having a lot to show for it. If it weren't for the penalty, it would still be 0-0. So will we see better quality from the Swiss in front of goal in the second half? Will Qatar maybe break up the other end and show a little bit of quality that might get them back in the game? We'll have to wait and see. But players are on the field as we are about to get underway for the second half. A lot of football to be played today, guys. If you wasn't aware, there is 4 games being... Sorry, is it 4? Let me remind myself. I think it's 5, actually, isn't it? Is it 5? I think it's 5 games being played over the next 12 hours. So, yeah, we start with this one, obviously, Qatar, Switzerland. Then at 11, it's Brazil v Morocco. And then in the morning, early hours of the morning, we've got Haiti v Scotland and Australia v Turkey. So, sorry, yeah, it's four games being played over the next 12 hours. And tomorrow evening, we kick off with Germany playing. Ball played out wide on this near side for the Swiss as they come forward. Jamie saying, I'm back. Welcome back, Jamie. Pleasure to have you back with us, mate. And Jamie also saying, welcome back, Gaz. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Same to you. Ball worked out wide on that far side because Switzerland just cut it back there, playing it back towards the edge of the centre circle. Now it's worked out wide on that far side again. As they trying to come forward here. Qatar coming to press the ball. Switzerland managing to retain it. It's played it back into their own half here. Now inside the centre circle. It's worked out towards this near side. Ball played forward. As Qatar come to press the ball. Switzerland playing the 1-2 there. It's just blocked off and the referee is going to blow for the foul. Is he going to give the foul or an offside? I think he's given the foul. Timothy saying 22 likes. Can we get to 30? Go for 30. Well, 22 likes. Thank you very much to you guys that have been positive enough hitting that like button. Really appreciated. Yeah, 22 likes in the first half. That's pretty decent for a World Cup game. So thank you for letting me know, Tim. And yep, if we could get to 30, that would be awesome. But I'm more than grateful for the likes that you guys have dropped. So thank you very much. So Switzerland now with this free kick on this near side. Thanks for letting me know, Tim. One-man wall for Qatar. Ball whipped in. It's deep, headed on, and that's gone behind. And out of play. Not sure who got the header on it. So, yep, it's a Swiss corner on this near side. Ball whipped in. It's punched away by the goalkeeper as it bounces out towards that far side, and that's just gone out for a throw-in right next to the corner flag. So throwing to the Swiss. I was giving it as a corner. I thought that had gone out as a throw-in. I was giving it as a corner. Corner comes in, headed away by Qatar. Switzerland winning it back on that far side. It's cut back now. Switzerland with the shots. Oh, that was a decent effort from distance as it goes over the top of the crossbar. Switzerland trying to claim another corner. And it did look like the goalkeeper got fingertips to it there. See, all this technology being used in the game, and yet still the referee misses that the goalkeeper made contact with the ball. Seen that a couple of times already in this World Cup. So FIFA, with their insistence on all this technology, still unable to micromanage something as simple as that, even though they're micromanaging everything else that we don't want them to be micromanaging. But if a goalkeeper makes contact with a ball, we want them to spot that, because that is technically a corner. Jamie's saying, hopefully Scotland do well tonight. Yeah, hopefully, mate. Hopefully they get a good result. They need to, because they've got tougher games to come. Ball on this near side now for the Swiss. It's cut back there. Played into the box. Switzerland trying to get the shot off there, but it's... Excuse me, it's gone wide of that far post. Hard to tell who got the last touch on that, but it's been given as a goal kick. Ball not long out to that far side. Now, Switzerland with the possession. Qatar challenge for it. Qatar managed to win it back on that far side as they play it all the way back to the edge of their own box. Now knocked away. Switzerland winning it back in the middle. As they now try to keep the pressure on. It's played back to the halfway line. Ball chipped out wide on that far side as they come towards the edge of the box. As the Swiss trying to work their way through there. It's blocked off by Qatar. Now Qatar come away with it as they try to relieve the pressure on that far side. But Swiss win it back. Switzerland coming forward there. He's fouled and the referee gives the foul. Ultra Gamer saying could have been Puskas Winter. Sorry, Puskas Winner. I'm reading that wrong, my bad. So, yeah, you are right. They've got another free kick on that far side. The Swiss have had a few free kicks now just outside the box during this game. So the Swiss now with the free kick. Ball crossed in, headed on, and that's gone behind and out of play. Yeah, it's gone out off a Qatar player. So it is a corner to the Swiss again on the far side. Ball whipped in. It's deep, headed away as it comes out towards this near side. The Swiss pick it up, but they just allow it to roll out of play there for a throw-in. Long throw into the box. Headed on. Comes outside the box. Both sets of players trying to win it there. Qatar knock the ball long down the field. As they now try and get on the counter-attack. Comes out towards that far side. The Swiss managing to get back there and win back possession, though, as they now try and build again from inside their own half, but choose to play it back to the goalkeeper under pressure. Jamie's saying the ref is killing the game. Again, we not see good ref yet in this tournament. Well, obviously, I've not watched every game, so I couldn't really say because I've watched a lot because obviously I've done quite a few already, but did miss the career game. That game seemed to flow quite well, but I missed that one. I didn't cover that um, as it was a 3 o'clock kickoff the other night. But that certainly seemed to be a flowing game. What we'll have to look out for is to see whether the football authorities and the referees have a different attitude against the better quality teams. Um, that will be interesting to see if that's noticeable. The likes of Germany, Brazil, Argentina, these kind of teams. We'll see whether there's any difference in the refereeing style, whether they show any bias towards the opposition team. Because we know at the minute in football, it's an obsession with fashionable football of being this tippy tappy nonsense. Ball played back towards the edge of the centre circle. It's worked out wide on that far side. That just gets away from the Swiss as it rolls out for a throw in. And Jamie's saying, yeah, Gaz, that be interesting. It will, won't it? Because, like I say, we haven't really seen any of the high profile teams play yet, the teams that we would expect to be reaching the quarterfinals and semi finals. I don't think we've actually seen any of those teams really playing yet, with maybe the exception of Mexico. But there's already question marks about the officiating in that game, which I don't need to highlight. Ball crossed in for the Swiss. It's headed away. Now Qatar winning it on the edge of the box as they knock it out wide on this near side, trying to break, but the Swiss again managing to get back and intercept it. Long ball down the field. And the Swiss forced to knock that out of play on this near side for another throw in. Long throw forward now for Qatar, headed on by the Swiss. Switzerland getting the ball down in the middle of the park. Qatar challenge as he's gone to ground there, but the referee says no foul. And now Qatar trying to break, but as they knock the ball forward, it's won back by the Swiss inside their own half. Oh, we just got a stoppage at the moment for a Qatar player down. And Qatar about to make a double substitution here. The Swiss now working it out towards that far side as they come forward. Qatar coming to press the ball. The Swiss just cutting it back there as they play it back into their own half. Now the ball played forward. Qatar unable to win it there as the Swiss retain possession. It's chipped long out to that far side, trying to cross it in there, but it's blocked off. And now Qatar with the possession, trying to break as they race forward on that far side. It's knocked on, but the Swiss again managed to win it back. Qatar just not able to relieve the pressure on their own box at the moment. Now the Swiss coming forward again. It's crossed into the box, intercepted by Qatar. Now the Swiss winning it back as they come out towards this near side ball, crossed in again, and that's headed behind. Jamie is saying, I have seen a lot of players fake dive it. That has been noticed. But I've also seen they actually have. There was I can't remember which game it was. Was the one yesterday? There was a game where a player actually got punished for it, which was refreshing to see. But we're not seeing it enough. Corner on this near side for the Swiss. It's knocked away. Well, the referee stopping the play here for the subs. So Qatar looking to make a triple substitution here. So Abduraris Gaba Alui coming off. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing those names correctly, guys. Alaldin Budiaf Father coming on. Sorry, guys, I'm not familiar with Qatar players. So there you go. Have a little chuckle there at me trying to pronounce those names. Ball knocked down the field. I'm laughing at myself. It's knocked on. Now Qatar with the possession. Played back into their own half. Jeremy's saying, oh, I don't see that one. Gaz, cheers for letting me know, mate. Yeah, I can't remember which game it was, but there was a game yesterday where the referee did actually book the player for diving. Simulation, it was classed as. He gave him a booking for simulation. He was trying to, I can't remember if it was a penalty or free kick on the edge of the box he was trying to claim, but the VAR jumped in and said it was simulation, and then the referee looked at the monitor and then gave it for simulation. He had to look at the monitor because, if I remember rightly, the player was arguing the toss over it. Ball knocked down the field. That's gone all the way back to the Swiss goalkeeper. You guys listening in the background, we are on 61 and a half minutes gone. It's Qatar 0, Switzerland 1. If you guys want to have your say about the tournament, come in and let me know your thoughts. Would love to hear from you. We all know FIFA are an absolute disgrace. I'm here to give you guys the opportunity to have your opinions here heard whilst doing the match commentary. So feel free to come in and say your piece. I would love to hear from you. FIFA and other football organisations might not value your opinion as a fan, but here on Fanden, we are building the channel so that you guys can have your opinions heard about club and country. And if the channel is a success in the future, we hope to use the power of you guys supporting the channel to help you guys get your voice heard better in the world of football. But the only way we can do that is if you guys support the channel. So, free kick on this near side for Switzerland, just outside the box. One-man wall for Qatar. Ball played short. It's crossed in. As the Swiss, well, they couldn't get the shot off there. It's knocked away by Qatar. Switzerland knocking the ball back into the mix. As comes out to that far side, and Qatar challenging for it. Switzerland managing to retain it. It's cut back there as they play it all the way back to the centre circle. Now the Swiss on the halfway line as they try to come forward again. Qatar just can't get out of their own half at the moment. Now the Swiss with a long ball out towards that far side, coming towards the edge of the box. Qatar challenged for it. Qatar managed to come away with it here as they knock the ball down the field, and eventually it's knocked forward, but the Swiss head it back in the direction it came from. Qatar picking up the loose ball and just playing it back to the edge of their own box. Now Qatar trying to come forward on that far side, but being closed down there by the Swiss. It's chipped forward. before eventually Qatar ended up knocking it out of play for a throw into the Swiss on the far side. Jamie saying, Gaz, don't worry about it. I don't know them players. Yeah, no, well, I tried to read them out. You guys can have a chuckle, a little bit of a laugh at me trying to read out players from teams we don't know very well. But at least I tried, even though I probably got it all ass about it. Ball now with the Swiss on this near side. It's cut back, played back towards the edge of the centre circle. Ball worked out towards that far side. Again, Qatar pressing to win it back, but the Swiss managing to retain it. Now Switzerland trying to come forward again on that far side. They work it up towards the box. Forced to cut it back, though, as Qatar pressed to win it back. But the Swiss now taking it to the byline. Ball crossed in, comfortably intercepted there by the keeper. But I think it just sneaked out of play. So the flag's gone up for a goal kick. So, yeah, thank you, Jamie. Ultra Gamer saying, I remember Rafael Leah was suspended for Portugal round of 16 games in 2024 Euros because he got booked twice. Both bookings were for diving. Things like that should be a regular thing. Absolutely. Yep, I agree, mate. Like I say, we all want our players for our respective teams to give everything for the shirt, for the badge, and for their national team. No question about that. But what is dying in football these days, guys, is sportsmanship. You got too many players trying to fake fouls just to try and get an advantage. That is not football. It's just blatant cheating. And, you know, it might not be a popular opinion, but I don't give a shit whether it's a popular opinion. I believe in saying it as it is. Who the hell wants to see your team win by cheating? Because I certainly don't. I want to see my team win honourably so that then nobody can criticise my team for winning something. If you win by cheating, you're always going to have people criticising other fans saying, oh, you won it because of this or because of that or because of the other. You want to silence the critics when you win. And the best way to silence the critics is win with no question marks of cheating, no fake fouls, no diving, none of that nonsense. But as I said, guys, there is, unfortunately, as I was saying before about the other issues we were talking about, there's too many fans that accept it as part of the game now. Switzerland now on the attacks, played out wide on this near side, coming towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in and it's gone wide of the far post. I thought that was a cross, but it ended up being a shot. But it's gone wide of the far post. Switzerland are going to be really frustrated with themselves if they only manage to win this game 1-0 because they have been dominant in possession. But yeah, well said, Ultra Gamer. Thank you for highlighting that, mate. Scout Chris with us saying hello. How you doing, Scout Chris? Hello to you, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. And a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show. So, water break, guys. I will come back to the game in a moment, but the players just coming over to the touchline for a water break. So we are on 78 minutes gone, guys. It's Qatar 0, Switzerland 1. Don't forget, if you could please do hit that like button, guys, as it does help me out with the algorithm, but it also helps me identify the national teams that you guys want to see me cover more throughout the tournament. So if I see good likes for the teams or the national teams that you guys want to see me cover, if I see good likes for the games I cover with those teams, then I will try to do more to cover, make more effort to cover those teams as the tournament progresses. So, yep, hope you well, Scout Chris. As I say, welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. Jamie is saying, what tournament do you like more, the World Cup or the Euros? The League Cup. The League Cup, mate. Or the Conference League. Jamie saying, hi, Chris. Hope you're well, pal. Thank you, Jamie. Loving the positive vibes, mate. And Scout Chris saying, Jamie, very good, thank you. And you? Awesome. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. VJ back with us. VJ saying, Scout Chris, good to see you. Awesome. Thank you, VJ. And Jamie saying, Chris, good to hear, pal. And I'm all right. Cheers, mate. Good to hear, Jamie. So, players back on the field after the water break. We're just about to get back underway with the ball with the Qatar goalkeeper. Scout Chris saying, hello, VJ. Awesome. Loving the positive vibes from you guys. VJ saying, I hate my team cheating. Well, massive respect to you, VJ. I'm the same. I don't like to see my team cheating, but unfortunately, as I say, there's too many fans that accept it as part of the game these days, which, in my opinion, is just a disgrace. But like I say, the only way we're going to ever change things in football, what fans want, what fans really want, is a channel like ours, as I've said many times, with fans coming together to create a community that has one voice. Then one day we might be able to challenge these Muppets running the football on our behalf. Because let's be honest, that's what they're doing. They're running the game on our behalf, but they're so arrogant that they don't acknowledge that when they should. They should show more humbleness instead of thinking that they are the be-all and end-all. Fans make football. That is why the motto of our channel and our project is football is the fans, because without you guys, believe you me, your club disappears, the football authorities disappear, their power, the rich money within football, all that evaporates like the rain in the sunshine. So, you need to remember this, guys. The power is with you as fans. If we're going to get change with FIFA and with UEFA and all these football authorities on a power trip, the only way to do it is fans coming together and creating a community as we work to build a community that has one voice, and that voice speaks for the best interests of fans, not for the best interest of rich money people only in it for what they can get. Don't get me wrong, we all want some wealth, of course we do, but we don't. But at the same time, if you become a rich person tomorrow, it doesn't mean to say you're going to forget your passion and your love for football, does it? Unfortunately, the game has gone nuts, guys. We've got too many people that are not real football fans running the game we love, and they're only in it for themselves. Now, the Swiss with the possession at the back. It's worked out wide on this near side, but yep, thank you, VJ. Respect to you for that, mate. The Swiss playing the ball forward. It's won back by Qatar. Now Qatar working it out wide on this near side as they come forward here. And the Swiss make the challenge. That's going to have to play on this near side for a throw-in. Just thought of something as well to chuck out to you guys about this game. The Swiss have dominated so far in this game, but don't you think we should be seeing Qatar playing a bit better, considering Qatar is a hot country? They should be used to playing in this kind of temperatures. Switzerland is not a hot country. They are not used to playing in these kind of temperatures. So do you not think that should be a factor in the game? Just chucking it out there as a thought. Scout Chris saying, Gaz, you ever thought about trying to get into scouting? I haven't, mate. No, to be honest, I've given a little bit of thought about getting into coaching or managing or whatever, but not really scouting. I think I'd probably be. I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but I think I'd be pretty good at motivating players to give their best for themselves and for the teams they play for. But unfortunately, I'm never really pushed hard to look into it because I'm not a conformist and I don't fancy jumping through the FA hoops to get a coaching badge. I'd be end up criticising them more than I'd end up being yes, 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 sir, no, sir, 3 bags full, sir. Qatar playing the ball forward down the middle. It's chipped out towards that far side. Now, Qatar coming forward as they come towards the edge of the box. Switzerland trying to challenge. Qatar still coming there. He's gone down soft in the box. Qatar still with the possession. Now, shot from distance, and it's over the top of the crossbar. But no, I haven't, mate. No, I've never really thought about scouting. I think the scouting network's dying, to be honest, isn't it? Because a lot of clubs have scaled it back. I know Man United used to have scouts right across the world, and since the Glazers took over, they've cut that back. Liverpool, the same. I know that a lot of clubs in Scottish football have got scouts, but only within local football, not so much into the European football, if you get my meaning. Although I'm presuming Celtic have got some scouts out in Japan because they've been bringing a lot of players in over the last couple of years. Quite a few players they've brought in from that part of the world. Oh, the Swiss in behind here as they knock it towards goal, and that's gone wide of this near side post. Jamie saying the League Cup laughing. Yeah. Scout Chris saying, see, McInnes could be getting the Rangers job. I haven't really been watching too much about club football, to be honest, mate, since the end of the playoffs. So yeah, I've missed that. I've seen a few posts on social media of various managers being linked with Rangers. I would have thought they'd have had it sorted by now, to be honest. Qatar now on the far side. It's played in towards the edge of the centre circle. But yeah, that's a new one to me. If that's looking like it could be official. Like I said, I've seen a few names mentioned, but nothing concrete. I even seen an idiot putting a post up about a former Celtic manager. I forgot his name now, but that I just can't see that one happening. But that's clickbait for you. Now Qatar coming forward on that far side. It's crossed into the box as that bounces behind and out of play. Jerry saying, yeah, guys, I thought that them got be used to playing in the hot weather. Yeah, it's just like I say, mate, it's just an observation, isn't it? Because both of these teams are from completely different parts of the world. The Swiss are used to colder weather, and the Qatarian players are used to hot weather on a regular basis. So you would think that maybe that would have a factor in the game. Maybe it is because we've could see in the last 10 minutes we've seen Qatar starting to get forward a bit more. So maybe the hot weather is starting to take its toll on the Swiss team. Now the Swiss playing it back towards the edge of the centre circle. It's knocked over the top here, trying to get in behind, but the ball just bounces out of play for a goal kick. Ultra Game is saying a lot of Swiss players may not live in Switzerland because they might play for a foreign club and yeah, no, that's a good point, mate. That's a good point. That's very true. But the point I'm making is that naturally there will be some of the Swiss players play in Switzerland, I would imagine. But even if they play in English football or Scottish football or even French football, these are not countries that get hot weather all the time, are they? Do you get what I mean? I think the only country in Europe that can continue with a strong footballing league that continuously gets hot weather is Spain and Portugal. Maybe Greece as well, but the Greek league, as we know, has not got a lot of money in it. As for the rest of Europe, it's colder climates, in it. So, yeah, but you're right, Ultra Gamer. Some of those players could be playing in other leagues that makes them acclimatise better to the hot weather. But I still wouldn't say it would acclimatise them to the hot weather as much as Qatar, because Qatar is a desert country, in it. So Qatar players used to playing and living in this kind of hot weather on a regular basis. Whereas European players are not really used to that, are they? Ball's out of play on the far side for throwing to Switzerland, midway inside the Qatar half. Throw in, ball back in play. Play back to the halfway line. Now it's worked out towards this near side. As Qatar backed up towards the edge of their own box. Switzerland working the ball down this near side. Just cut back slightly there. They missed time past it there. That's gone out for a throw-in. Jamie's saying, Gaz, I think you'd be good for working for FIFA. I'm joking. I know what you're going to say to them. Yeah. They would sack me, mate. They would sack me because I am not a conformist. Ball played back to the halfway line. Yeah, FIFA, any football authorities wouldn't like me working for them. Do you know why? Because I'd come out and expose them. I would. I'd come out and expose them for what they're doing wrong. Their secret meetings, colluding, and doing things that they know fans won't agree with, or that they know won't be a popular decision. I would come out and expose them. Well, the Swiss have just had a shot from distance there, but it's, again, not on target as it goes wide of the near side post. We're on 81.5 minutes gone. Qatar 0, Switzerland 1. Now Qatar with the possession on this near side. They try and knock it down the field. It's blocked up by the Swiss, and that's gone behind for a goal kick. And Jamie's saying P45 on the same day. Yeah, yeah. Within the same hour, probably. If I worked for FIFA, mate, believe you me, I would shake them up. And I'd be calling for that Muppet to resign as well straight away. Now, the ball with Switzerland on the halfway line. Have you noticed this idiot that's running FIFA since he's been in charge, all the competitions have been in hot climate countries while he's sitting there in his fancy chair like Lord of Football. Well, he's not. This is what makes me annoyed about it so much. Why are fans so tolerant to an idiot like that being in charge of the world of football when he sits there like he's something special? I think we should alternate the World Cup, one every 4 years. For the first 4 years, it's in a hot country. Then the 4 years later, it's in a cold country. 4 years after that, it's in a hot country. 4 years after that, it's in a cold country. That is the way it should be to make it fair, to give chance for those teams that are used to playing in a cooler climate, the chance to actually compete without this heat problem. And teams that are used to playing in a hot climate, they would have to adjust to playing in a colder climate, and vice versa when it's played the other way around. And again, the ball bounces through there to the Qatar goalkeeper as he now tries to get Qatar on the attack. Ball thrown out wide on that far side. It's just cut back, now played into the middle. Again, the Swiss challenge for it, but the Qatar players managed to retain it. So they now work the ball forward. It's played up the field as Qatar now trying to get in behind, and the ball just gets away from them there as the Swiss keeper quickly comes to the edge of his box and manages to intercept it. James saying, Gaz, it'd be so funny. Oh, the Swiss coming again, and they waste another opportunity there. Well, it'd certainly be headline news, wouldn't it, Jamie? Certainly, mate. Qatar knocking the ball down the field, and that's bounced out of play on that far side for another throw in. Now the Swiss in the middle of the park. It's worked out wide on that far side as the Swiss now coming forward, sprinting towards the edge of the box, trying to get the shot off. It's blocked off by Qatar. Qatar knocking the ball down the field as the Swiss win it back inside their own half. Now it's played forward. Swiss on the halfway line. It's worked out wide on that far side. It's cut back. The slow pace of this game, we've got to ask the question, is this heat affecting the quality of the football? We've noticed that as a pattern throughout the tournament so far. When any teams have been playing in the hot weather, there's been periods of the game where they have actually tried to slow the game down. Qatar now playing it forward as they try to come down the middle. It's worked out wide on this near side. Qatar just cutting it back there. Switzerland pressed all the way back to the edge of their own box here as it's now played forward again, just cut back as Qatar eventually play it all the way back to the edge of the centre circle. Jamie's saying, yes, I see that and that idea like that running the football. Now Qatar on this near side. Ball trying to cross it in, but it's not, well, the goalkeeper manages to pluck it out the air, and that released the pressure momentarily for the Swiss. But that's probably, well, it wasn't a good opportunity, but it's probably possibly the best opportunity Qatar have had. Now, ball played forward. And again, Qatar winning it back midway inside their own half. And I'm just thinking maybe the Swiss are just running out of steam now because of the hot weather, because they have dropped off in the last 20 minutes. They've really slowed up. We've got a foul on this near side. Jamie's saying Switzerland, if they keep playing like this, then we'll get knocked out from the tournament. I can't believe it's only 1-0. Well, like I say, mate, I think the first half they were pretty clinic. They were pretty on top. They had loads of possession, but this second half, they started quite well in the first 15 minutes, but as the game has worn on, they have just seemed to have run out of steam, don't they? They've dropped off and not got the same intensity, and certainly not keeping the ball as well as they did in the first half. And as we've seen in the last 15 minutes or so, Qatar have managed to get forward a few times. But yep, you could be right, Jamie. Jamie's saying, if the hot weather getting to the players, put people running, the FIFA is lagging at them because them don't care about players. Lagging at them. I don't know what you mean by that. Is that meant to be laughing at them? I'm not sure. That's not making a lot of sense. Sorry, Jamie. I'm not following you there. Lagging at them. Ball played out wide on that far side. It's now Qatar come forward. It's played into the box here. Qatar with a shot! And a good save by the goalkeeper. That is definitely a better opportunity for Qatar. Now the Swiss to play out from the back. Ball played forward. And James saying, laughing. Sorry, mate. I was confused with what you were getting at there. I thought that's what you might mean, but I wasn't sure. But thank you for confirming that. Ball played forward here. Swiss now come towards the edge of the box. Switzerland playing it out towards that far side. Ball crossed in and it's rolled past everybody right in front of goal as eventually the ball rolls out of play on this near side of the field. We got 6 minutes added on at the end of this second half. Where they've got 6 minutes from, I do not know. Don't forget, guys, if you like us covering your team this game, the best way to let me know is hitting that like button. Likes help me identify the national teams that you guys would like to see me cover more as the tournament progresses. If I see good likes for the teams you guys appreciate me covering, then I will try to cover that team more in the future as the tournament progresses. Now, Qatar winning back possession just outside their own box. It's knocked out wide on that far side, headed on by the Swiss. Now Switzerland trying to come forward. Say, work the ball up towards the edge of the box. Challenged there by Qatar. Qatar managing to win it back. As they try and play it forward on that far side, but quickly challenged by the Switzerland player. Now Switzerland playing it into the middle. Quickly moving up towards the edge of the box. Trying to get the shot off there. It's blocked off. But eventually the ball is deflected out towards this near side for a throw-in. Ultra Gamer saying a win is a win, but Switzerland will be disappointed to not get their goal difference up by more. Absolutely, yeah. No, I'm not arguing that it's a win is not a win, but if it ends up being a tight group, as we know it can be, Ultra Gamer, because there's only 3 games, each team can only play 3 games. And how many times have we seen in these World Cup games, these World Cup groups where teams will literally go through on goal difference? So that's what I'm saying with regards to the Swiss. They might regret not putting Qatar to the sword, so to speak, and just, scoring more goals. Because if it comes down to goal difference, they could regret the performance in this game. But you're absolutely right. A win is a win. Now, the Swiss with the possession on that far side. It's crossed into the box. Goalkeeper plucks it out the air, and that relieves the pressure momentarily for Switzerland. For Qatar. Jamie's saying 6 minutes. Big thanks to everyone. 25 likes this evening. Thank you to all you guys that have hit the like button. Really appreciated. Thank you for letting me know, Jamie. I appreciate it. I think that might be our best like count so far on the World Cup games. So thank you. If you are listening in, please do consider hitting the like and subscribing. Come in and let us know which team you are following in the World Cup, which national team you are rooting for. Ball played all the way back to the goalkeeper. It's worked out wide on that far side. Now cut back into the middle. Long ball down the field, comes out to this near side, headed on, and that just bounces out of play for a throw-in on this near side. So throwing to Switzerland on this near side, deep inside their own half. Ball thrown forward, played into the middle. Now Qatar picking it up. As Qatar coming out towards that far side, playing it up towards the edge of the box here. Ball crossed in, headed on, and Qatar have grabbed the equaliser. 94 minutes on the clock, and it's Qatar that pull themselves back into the game. And that could be a big, big goal for Qatar, and a massive, massive mistake from the Swiss, as they have dominated this game for large parts, but they haven't been ruthless enough in front of goal. And now Qatar have managed to level the score with a simple ball crossed in from the far side, headed into the back of the net. It's 94 minutes on the clock. Qatar 1, Switzerland 1. Dave is back with us saying, sorry, Gaz, my phone died and had to go to my workplace and retrieve my charger. That's why you should always have a second charger. So you've got a backup. I always have a backup charger because one charger just doesn't work. But no worries, Dave. No apology needed, mate. And welcome back to the show. But that could be a big goal in this group. And will Switzerland be punished for conceding it? Ultra Game is saying, I'd be fuming right now if I was the Swiss. Yeah, that's the kind of goal that can cost a manager his job, isn't it? Now the Swiss get us back underway. Ball worked out wide on that far side. We're on the 96 minutes, but we're going to have added on time after that goal celebration. Now the ball played forward. It's played into the box, and that's deflected behind for a corner on the far side to Switzerland. But yeah, I'd got to agree with you, Ultra Gamer. They've had their chance. They've dominated the game, and now they've been punished for not putting the game to bed. Jamie's saying, oh, bum, Switzerland been on top all night. Now the Swiss with the ball crossed in, punched away by the goalkeeper. And now it's knocked in, and that goes out of play with a wild effort there from the Swiss. Dave is saying, I got a 1-1 right yesterday, and Jamie done it today. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true, mate. Jamie's saying, I did say 1-1 as well. You did, mate. Well done. VJ with another £1 donation. Beaming faces with smiling eyes. Massive thank you to you, VJ, for your generosity. Big shout out to VJ for his generous donation. Your name's going to stay on the bottom of there throughout the World Cup at this rate, mate. But thank you very much, VJ. Really appreciate it. Top man. Thank you very much for your generous donation. Well, there goes the full-time whistle, and it has finished. Qatar 1, Switzerland 1. And that could be a big goal in this group. Switzerland will regret it, but Qatar absolutely buzzing to get their first World Cup point on the board. And I think that might be their first goal as well. But it's certainly their first point in a World Cup. So massive congratulations to them. To be honest, they deserve it. They still dogged at the back. They kept absorbing the pressure. And as we know, whenever it's 1-0, and no matter how poor your team is, there is always a sniff you can get back into the game if you keep it tight at the back and just hope for an opportunity up the other end. We have seen it so many times in the history of football. So Switzerland punished for not killing the game off. So let's have a look how that game looks in numbers after the full-time whistle. We'll also have a look at the league table, the group table, whatever you want to call it. And if you could, guys, please do hit the thumbs up before you leave. Massive thank you to you guys that have done so. So, here we go. So, here's how the game has gone in numbers, guys. Total shots, 6 for Qatar, 27 for Switzerland. Shots on target, 4 for Qatar, 10 for Switzerland. Possession, 30% for Qatar, 70% for Switzerland. Total passes, 261 for Qatar, 551 for Switzerland. Pass accuracy, 73% for Qatar, 93% for Switzerland. Fouls, 11 for Qatar, 11 for Switzerland. Yellow cards, 2 for Switzerland. 2 for Qatar, 1 for Switzerland. No red cards, thankfully. Offsides, none for Qatar, just the 1 for Switzerland. And corners, 3 for Qatar, 10 for Switzerland. So, yep, thank you once again, VJ. You are an absolute gentleman. Massive thank you and a big shout out to VJ. Jamie is saying, Dave, we're getting things right. And Jamie's saying, top man, VJ. Well said, Jamie. Thank you, mate. Dave's saying, Gaz, my backup charger is with the missus. It's in her car. Right. Okay. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Jamie is saying, Dave, that no good. Get her to drop it off. You might not want to do that. Might get some female discipline. Jamie is saying, great live again, Gaz, mate. Take care, night and night. Becky, be safe. Hopefully see you later on the Scotland game. But if not, I understand. Take care. Bye for now. Thank you, Jamie. Been a pleasure having you with us, mate. Best wishes to you and your family. As always, been a pleasure having you with us. Enjoy what's left of your Saturday night. And yep, I will be back on for the Scotland game, all being well. So, yep, thank you, Jamie. Take care, mate. Stay safe. All the best. Dave is saying, Jamie, she would do it. She would do if she once wasn't in Kent, seeing her daughter. And Dave also saying, thanks for the stream, guys, for what I've seen. If it, take care, you and Becky. Thank you, Dave. Been a pleasure having you with us. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. Stay safe and well, mate. Maybe see you later on the Scotland game if you're still up. But if not, catch you over the next few days. Take care, mate. All the best. Stay safe and well. Take care. Jamie saying, take care, VJ. Take care, Dave. Take care, everyone. Thank you, Jamie. Ultra Gamer saying 1-0 is the most dangerous lead. I think you make a good point. I think, to be honest, Ultra Gamer, I think 1-0 or 2-0 is a dangerous lead. You've got to get 3. You got to get 3 because 1-0 or 2-0. How many times have we seen teams turn it around from 1 or 2-0? Even 2-0, you think you got 2 goals up, we're 2-0 up. But all it takes is that one goal to get back in it. And then teams get belief because they've scored that 1 goal. And then they can go on, if there's time left in the game, to get the equaliser. And it ends up 2-2. We've seen that so many times in football. But I absolutely agree with you, Ultra Gamer. 1-0 or 2-0 is never a secure lead. I think to make sure you're going to win the game, you need to get 3 goals ahead before you can start to relax. But that's just my opinion. You guys might think differently. But thank you, Ultra Gamer, for sharing your thoughts there, mate. Got to agree with you. Dave is saying, take care, all fan dinners. Stay safe. Thank you, Dave. Same to you, mate. And Dave also saying, acknowledging Jamie, awesome, with some emojis there. Thank you, Dave. VJ saying, nice one, Gaz. Thank you, VJ. Been a pleasure having you with us, mate. Best wishes to you and your family. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. Take care. Stay safe and well, mate. All the best. And hopefully maybe see you later on the Scotland game. But if not, maybe catch you in the next few days, mate. Take care. Stay safe, VJ. All the best, mate. And thank you very much once again for your generosity with the donations. Top man. And Dave saying, take care, VJ, mates. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Well, I'll just quickly mention Ultra Gamer as he's not left a goodbye message. But Ultra Gamer, if you're still there, mate, thank you for being with us. Best wishes to you and your family. Hope you enjoy what is left of your Saturday night. Take care and stay safe, mate. All the best. So that's it for me for the moment, guys. Hopefully, see you on the next one. Well, I do think, if I'm honest, Switzerland will be regretting that performance as they had the game in their own hands, but just didn't kill it off. And credit to Qatar as they came back into it unexpectedly, maybe, but as that final 20 minutes wore on, just could see that they was growing in confidence, starting to get forward a bit more. The Swiss started to drop off a bit more, which is understandable with the heat. Obviously, Switzerland players might not be used to, or some of them might be used to playing in hot weather, but maybe not to the same intensity as this kind of hot weather. So, yeah, I think the Swiss will regret not trying to grab that second goal and kill the game off. But in the end, it finished 1-1, which leaves the group all tied. Let's have a quick look at the group before we leave. As you can see, all four teams all on a point apiece after Canada drew with Bosnia and Herzegovina. So all four teams, sorry, all level on points with 1 point on the board apiece, and neither team getting a win in their first game. So there you go, guys. That's how the table looks after that full-time whistle. So I'll be back with you very soon for another game. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. Stay safe and well out there. All the best, guys. Take care. Bye for now.